A warm good evening to one and all gathered here. Annual Day marks yet another milestone of an academic year. This year had been equally bountiful and lovely for us as the years before pandemic. I consider it a tremendous honor to present the St. Dominic's School's annual report for the academic year 2022-23. We have a ton of positive news and stories to share after a fantastic year. Together with their teachers, our students have excelled in both academic and extracurricular pursuits. Let me give you a bird's eye view of this academic year's events and activities. School. St. Dominic's School has spent 13 years successfully completing its quest for greatness. A rose doesn't invite anyone to enjoy its beauty, but its natural, pleasant fragrance attracts people to it. St. Dominic's School is located in a stunning area that fosters a positive learning environment. Parents are drawn to St. Dominic's because of the morals, goals, and most importantly, vision and mission that we put into practice here. We uphold inclusivity and believe in setting standards. Our school is fortunate to have a group of capable, energetic, and intelligent leadership. Father Reginald DeMello, Superior of the Mariashram and the correspondent of St. Dominic's School. Father Roshan and Father Prashant, members of Mariashram. Father Sunil Christopher D'Souza is the finance administrator of St. Dominic's School. The administration provides us with timely advice so that we may realize our purpose of carrying out the founder's vision, which is aiming at imparting a balanced and all-round development through education and extracurricular activities. The key to our continued success is teacher empowerment. We foster a culture of respect for all teachers and elders, which is antithetical to the way things are today. Students, faculty, and staff. Currently, we have 925 students enrolled, including 460 girls and 465 boys. We have 36 committed teachers and up to 30 non-teaching employees. We maintain the staff which guarantees that each child receives individualized attention and care. CBSE Exams. There is only one difference between dreams and aims. Dream requires effortless sleep and aim requires sleepless efforts. All the sleepless efforts of our children give them great success in their exams. We presented the 5th batch of class 10 students and proud to report that 2021-22 batch of 10th students have brought laurels to the school by their excellent results. There were 57 students appeared for the board exam and we achieved 100% results and 10 students earned distinction in all subjects. Ashel Sharon Fernandez is the topper, gets the highest percentage of 95.6 aggregate, which is our all-time record. Activities. Prayer marks the start and finish of each day. On all days of special occasions and national festivals, prayer services are held. As a result, we have developed a great sense of God and have learned to view everyone as a child of God. The school unites us despite the fact that we come from different origin and religion. One of the unique aspects of our school is the way the students conduct their assemblies under the direction of their class teachers. The 4 clubs, art, eco, literary and science, and their various houses host exhibitions and bulletin board displays. Students have been able to develop the moral values for life through regularly held value education classes. We started our new academic year on 30th May 2022 with a welcome address by the correspondent Reverend Father Reginald de Mello. From the beginning till date, we had a lot of activities for the teachers and the students, and these activities were clearly indicated in the school calendar. Let's have a glimpse of the major events. From 28th to 30th May, we had an orientation program for the teachers. 3 resource persons, namely Mr. Sriharsh Chandak, Academic Consultant of Next Education, Reverend Father Robert D'Souza, the Principal of Lutz Central School, Bijay, and Reverend Father Anthony Prakash Montero, Chairman of Research at St. Philomena's College, Puttur, conducted training programs on responsibilities and role of a teacher in implementing the curriculum, classroom management, and emotional intelligence and emotional quotient respectively. As a result of these 3 days of training, the teachers were able to establish meaningful connections with their pupils. Reopening and Welcome Day. The classes were decorated with colorful balloons and pictures by the class teachers to welcome their children for the new academic year. Teachers and teacher aides tried to create a homely atmosphere. LKG and play school children adjusted very quickly to the school atmosphere, even though many were going to school for the first time. All other students presented themselves as smart and intelligent. Investiture ceremony. On 17th June, our school office bearers were officially sworn in a very impressive investiture ceremony. The school cabinet was led by our head boy, Mr. Leinster Montero, and head girl, Miss Nirishma. The members of prefectorial board were honored with sashes by the chief guest, Father Daniel Vegas, the parish priest of St. Dominic's Church, Ashoknagar. Inaugural of extracurricular activities. On June 18, a ceremony was held at the school to formally launch extracurricular activities. Performances by the karate, dance, music, and art and craft instructors were given. Father Roshan, the chief guest, urged the students to showcase their talents and improve their lives. In addition to these, emphasis is placed on activities like lazim, school band, scouts, and bulbuls. International Yoga Day. Our school observed International Yoga Day on June 21st. The chief guest, Mr. Shekhar Kadtal, outlined the significance and advantages of yoga, whereas the students of Mangala Jyoti School demonstrated different yoga postures. A few yoga positions were also taught to the students. Vanamohotsava was observed on 7th July by the Eco Club. The students of this club organized various activities to promote love and respect towards nature. The staff took pride in planting fruit-bearing saplings. Parent-teacher interface. Parents' involvement in child's learning is quite significant. Collaborative efforts of the teacher and the parent will lessen the burden of the child in learning. Parent-teacher meeting is a regular program every year in our school. And this year, Dr. Caroline, the renowned psychiatrist, was the guest speaker. The resource person highlighted on parenting and art, and also warned the parents to take care of the safety of their children at home. Parents' presence with their children is the best present they can give to their children, was a clarion call from Dr. Caroline. The feast of Saint Dominic Guzman, the patron of our school, was celebrated with joy and oneness on August 5th. The staff and students took part in the Thanksgiving Mass. Patron Day was celebrated by Class 8th students with great zeal. There were dances, a skit on the life story of Saint Dominic made all the children happy. Independence Day. Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav or 75th Independence Day was celebrated with the patriotic spirit by hosting the national flag. Class 10 students performed and showed their talents through their dance, skit and songs. A talk on the significance of 15th August and the spirit it symbolizes was given by Mr. Madhava Marla, special guest of that day, who was a retired LPM leading patrolman in the Indian Navy. Teachers' Day. Commemorating the birth of Dr. Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan, a heartfelt yet entertaining program organized by grade 9 students, emphasizing the importance of teachers in nurturing a student's life. The management presented a token of love and gratitude to the staff, adding fragrance of the occasion. Open Day. An open house day was arranged on 22nd October to enable the parents to share their ideas with regard to the betterment of the school. It was a great success. Kannada Rajyotsava was celebrated with great gusto by Class 5 students. The guest speaker, Mr. Mahabaleshwara Hebbar, the retired teacher, enthusiastically presented the significance of the day, sketching the life of various Kannada poets. The dances and songs added spice and color to the celebration. Children's Day. Children's Day was celebrated on 14th November in all its radiance, drive and loveliness. Commemorating the birth of India's first Prime Minister, Jawaharlal Nehru, the program was dedicated to all the children. The teachers regaled the students with their scintillating performances. The school believes in getting many organizations for in-house training purposes. Many of our teachers were sent for in-service training programs and workshops to enhance their teaching skills. Competitions. Throughout this academic year, we hosted a lot of intellectual and cultural competitions for our students. Writing contests for essays, poems, recitations, speeches, handwriting, and memory tests were organized to help students develop their abilities. Similarly, cultural competitions were held with a lot of excitement, including fancy dress, drawing, rangoli, clay modeling, folk dance, etc. Prizes were awarded on national days celebrated by our school. Our students took part in several Ike's literary and cultural competitions organized at St. Teresa School and Canara High School, Mangalore, and gave their best performances. It developed their personalities and made them stand out as unusual, exceptional, and magnificent. Computer lab and library. The era of information technology is upon us. To cater to this need, the computer lab has received new sets and internet connectivity. Students use computers with confidence. There are 43 computers, which made it possible for every child to learn about the basic features and of new languages. The lab looked lovely with the newly constructed infrastructure. School library contains 5,327 books, of which 250 books were added this year. Library reading time is given in a timetable on every Saturday. A librarian takes care of the library and teachers train the children in reading. Daily newspapers and some magazines also are kept in the library for the teachers to read and improve their knowledge. The newly created infrastructure gave a pleasant look for the library. Counseling and medical care. The counselor holds one-on-one counseling sessions and assists the students with varied mental health concerns such as trauma, learning difficulties, grief, adolescent problems, stress and anxiety, and other issues that derail or hamper their mental and emotional health. The counselor is given one period each week to conduct various psychoeducational sessions to build children's self-confidence and collaboration abilities with overall personality development. Psychoeducation with the particular theme are run during the sessions. Experiential-based life skill training is provided to boost the students' way of perceiving and dealing with life. For classes 6 to 10, our school's counselor, Miss Hensita Vandita DeCosta, organized a thorough awareness program on health, cleanliness and personal hygiene, study techniques, communication, resilience, managing negative emotions, perspective taking, and related sessions which are apt for the student's life. Models, charts, and hands-on learning were used as tools to make the student grasp the valuable information. The school nurse, Mrs. Nisha Norona, offers the students support and medical care when necessary. After obtaining the parents' approval, vaccinations and deworming medicines were given. Games and sports. Mr. Ravindra and Mrs. Shilpa are physical training instructors, show great care and interest in preparing the students to perform well in the field of games and sports. Our pupils took part in variety of inter-school events this year, including jumps, kho-kho, the senior badminton tournament, the cross-country race, the volleyball tournament, junior shuttle badminton, and athletic meets hosted by IKES at various locations. I am delighted to announce that our student Laran Preet Sikwera bagged 4th place out of 76 competitors in the cross-country race event held by the IKES on August 27 at Prestige International School. I am proud to share that on 10th November, our school won the IKES volleyball tournament under 14 girls category, adding another gem to our crown. I am happy to inform that our school will host the IKES throwball tournament for boys on 13th December. A Bouquet of Gratitude. If I were to put all the events of St. Dominic's schools in a nutshell, we encourage a child to observe, to explore, to experiment, to probe, to analyze, to confront problems and find the solutions. Finally, to develop the skills essential to face the future. This would not be possible without these people, so it's my duty to deliver a note of gratitude. We are very grateful to our Provincial Reverend Father Prasad George and all the managing trustees of St. Dominic Trust and the school managing committee for their continuous support and encouragement. We are deeply indebted to our correspondent, Reverend Father Reginald DeMello, Finance Administrator, Father Sunil Christopher D'Souza for timely guidance and mentoring. My sincere thanks to all the parents at our school who serve as steadfast cornerstones. Parents' support and encouragement serve as a source of inspiration for us. With the utmost care and commitment, teachers and teacher assistants carry out their duties. All of the teachers and teaching assistants deserve a bouquet of appreciation. I would like to conclude by extending my sincere thanks to each one of you, our well-wishers, benefactors, who have lent a supportive hand down through the years in all our endeavors to produce a confident, educated, and capable batch of students each year, thus shaping the future of our children who are the destiny of this country. We have experienced enormous blessings from the Lord Almighty throughout this year. We give all glory to God. Thank you.